So the National Guard is being deployed there to help with the crime in the subways. I don't know about this one, y'all. What is really Fokios and Fokaramas? I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate you guys all being here. Make sure you do everything I told you to do at the beginning of this video. Follow me on all the platforms you see listed up here and down there and all that good stuff. Make sure you pay attention to those and what they are and how they're spelled. Don't worry about the Rumble spelling. It's supposed to be spelled like that. I know it's not the right spelling, but it's supposed to be spelled like that. I'm also on another YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father. Go check me out over there. I have another one that's devoted straight to memes, no agendas, nothing behind it, just memes that I just post up there. It's called Meme Stream Media Shorts. So all I'm doing is just posting shorts over there, all right? Appreciate that. So we got to talk about this, ladies and gentlemen, because I have a few thoughts about this and kind of make me kind of like get like a little, See, now with all the craziness that's going on in New York, they're wanting to deploy the National Guard there, 750 to be exact. Now, there was a guy, I'm going to save that for after this video.
We're following a developing story. Big changes coming to the subway system to protect riders from crime and violence. A little more than an hour ago, New York Governor Kathy Hochul announced her 5-point plan, including the deployment of hundreds of members of the National Guard. Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson live in Columbus Circle with the details. Kimberly.
Well, Michelle, when it comes to crime in the subway, Governor Hochul not sugarcoating any of this. Putting statistics aside, she acknowledged the psychological impact all of this has on folks. This 5-point plan, this new plan, it really is a multi-layered approach to driving down violent crime in the subway. So let's get to it. First, you will once again see bag checks. 750 members of the Army National Guard, along with 250 New York State and MTA police will lead that effort. Also on the table, a bold move. The governor wants judges to be able to ban someone from the subway or buses who has previously been convicted of a violent crime against another person. That ban could be in effect for up to 3 years. Point 3 touches on something Mayor Eric Adams today highlighted as a major problem he calls a crisis, that of repeat offenders. He pointed out 38 people arrested last year for assaulting 60 transit workers. Get this, those folks were linked to more than 1,000 crimes in the city. And so the governor wants to strengthen ties between police and the DA's office. Her next concern comes on the heels of that brutal attack on a subway conductor who was slashed in the neck. The governor now wants cameras installed in each and every conductor cabin in the system. This is a big picture plan that relies on coordination between local, state, and national agencies.
Anyone looking to do harm or spread fear on our subways, you will be caught. Plain and simple. There will be consequences. This has to end. New Yorkers deserve no less. And to those who are feeling anxious whenever they walk through those turnstiles, we will stop at nothing to keep you safe, you and your family members, and restore your peace of mind.
When you see people that's part of a catch, release, repeat system, it hurts our public safety. Small number of people doing bad things to good people in this city.
If anyone's curious what the NYPD is doing, what your cops are doing, they're making arrests at or near historic levels. The real question people should be asking is, why are we arresting people 100 times? And once we make the arrest, why are they back out within a day or two sometimes? More often than not.
And back to the governor's plan, one more thing she wants to do is increase the number of mental health experts in the subway, adding up to 10 more teams by the end of next year. Back to the bag checks, which are really more of a visual deterrent. The mayor wants to today bring up something that he has talked about before, installing metal detectors in the subways to pick up razors, guns, and knives. He said there are 2 products that seem to be the right fit for this subway subway and this city, we shall see.
Okay, y'all seen that first portion right there, right? You saw that and what they're saying they're doing it for. Watch this one as well.
So today, in the wake of these latest attacks, I'm unveiling a 5-point plan to rid our subways of people who commit crimes and to protect all New Yorkers, whether you're a commuter or a transit worker. Point 1, I'm redeploying nearly 1,000 members of the New York State Police, MTA Police, and MTA National Guard to conduct bag checks in the city's busiest transit stations. You'll start seeing them at the tables, making sure that weapons are not being brought in, working in concert with our New York State Police, as well as our NYPD. Because no one heading to their job or to visit family or to go to a doctor appointment should worry that the person sitting next to them possesses a deadly weapon. So today, in the wake of these latest attacks, I'm unveiling a 5-point plan to rid our subways of people who commit crimes and to protect all New Yorkers, whether you're a commuter or a transit worker. Point 1, I'm redeploying nearly 1,000 members of the New York State Police, MTA Police, and MTA National Guard to conduct bag checks in the city's busiest transit stations. You'll start seeing them at the tables, making sure that weapons are not being brought in, working in concert with our New York State Police, as well as our NYPD. Because no one heading to their job or to visit family or to go to a doctor appointment should worry that the person sitting next to them possesses a deadly weapon.
Okay, now that y'all have seen both videos, what I was getting ready to say was there is this guy, number 45, who's wanted to deploy the National Guard to help with the crime in Chicago. They said no. Completely turned him down. Didn't want him. Mayor Lightfoot said absolutely 100% no. So now that the National Guard is being deployed, it's going to be deployed here in subway stations to keep civilians and people safe. Really, y'all? Y'all really think that's all it is? Do you think that something else is kind of got them a little on edge right now? I don't know, like a possible attack, not from civilians, but from, I don't know, terrorists? Could that be? Could it be something going on behind closed doors that we don't know about? They say, oh, then we need to deploy people here because something is bound to happen. Something is going on. Because I'm just going to throw something out there that might piss some people off. There was a person who was dressed up as a civilian. He was a retired Marine. He subdued an individual who was trying to attack people on the subway. He subdued the person, and once the person passed out of conscious, he tried to help get the person back to not being dead. Unfortunately, that criminal lost his life. The Marine, ex-Marine, he gets arrested. Everybody, oh, that's sad, racism, a white man. But they don't even want to tell y'all all the details because they expect you idiots, a lot of you, just to listen to what they tell you and not have you go and research and look at all videos and things on your own because you arrived at some shape, form, or fashion of the truth. And the truth was, although that Marine held that man down in a chokehold, y'all can say that, once the person stopped moving, the video shows the Marine got over, tried to help revive the man. And guess who else was involved in holding that man down? Black people were. So a black man lost his life while he was being subdued by an ex-Marine, while also being held down at the legs and everything by other blacks. But the news pretty much only wanted to show y'all that this was a crazy thing, that only this white man took this black man down and ended his life. And then they want to throw in, oh, he had mental health issues. Y'all, look, they're not going to tell y'all some secrets of being in the medical world. But a lot of us have to do certain residencies and rotations, got to go to different areas. They got to work. When you go to an area where it's mainly working with a lot of people that are behavioral, I don't care what they tell y'all. Guess what a lot of those people with so-called mental, the ones that really do have some mental illness issues going on, mental retardation, yeah, I can say that. Some of them that really have that going on the mental level, they do good with pain. They respond to pain. What do you mean, Ty? When they're getting out of control and they pop, 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 you pop them back, they learn. In this case, this man is going around living his life, doing things, blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden, he ran into somebody that not only matched his energy, but overrode his energy. And unfortunately, he lost his life. We don't know if there's other conditions this man had going on with him internally. We don't know. But the point is, that Marine saved many people's lives on that train. What does this all mean, Ty? We have the National Guard is going to go in there. What's going to happen if and when somebody loses their head, want to go crazy, want to harm individuals, American citizens on these subway trains, and then the National Guardmen just happen to take them down? All of a sudden, now we hate our military. We hate our police. This ain't nothing but them trying to usher in martial law. Oh my God, it's going to be all of that because it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. What's going to happen when the National Guard is there and they possibly might run into some other asylum seekers or some illegals or somebody just trying to get their life together in America, attack one of our New York's finest police officers again, and the National Guards get in there and comb their heads. When I say comb their heads, I mean beat them up, whatever the case may be. Then all of a sudden, y'all got an issue with that. It's like there's no winning. If a criminal is doing criminal things and a citizen stops the criminal, the citizen gets in trouble. If the police officers are trying to subdue somebody and the person trying to beat up the police officer, because we did run into that. The black boy, we all had a little counseling session with him. The black dude that fought the police officer back, police fighting the boy back. Y'all want to get mad at the police. He shouldn't be punching him. That boy wasn't mine. That boy was throwing blows at the police officer and everything. He shouldn't be punching the police. He shouldn't be punching the poor kid. He shouldn't be. And there was a black police officer. They couldn't go along with the little racist rhetoric while his girlfriend was fighting the police officer too. Okay? Citizens getting arrested for stopping criminals. Okay? Police officers getting pretty much damned for fighting back against people that's trying to harm them. But when we have those migrants that attack the police officers, well, I'm just saying, what did the police officer say to them? No, I mean, that's the real thing. What did he say to make them? He shouldn't have been harassing them. Are y'all crazy? Sympathy for the devil, you idiots. Natal, I thought you said, no, I'm literally using the term idiot for who it applies to. It shouldn't matter. If somebody is committing a crime, if a civilian is the one that stopped it, if a police officer stopped it, if the National Guard stopped it, we should all be applauding them for stopping someone who is completely evil and bad from doing evil and bad things. But instead, we want to sit there and, well, that's sad. I mean, mentally, y'all crazy. For all of y'all that want to root for those people that have mental illness, I'm not talking about real mental illness. I'm talking about y'all want to root for criminals, predatory people. You want to root for delinquent behavior and all that? We put y'all all together in the same neighborhood or the same city. Watch how that works out for y'all. I'm still going to support them. They're going to be robbing you, sexually assaulting you, doing all those heinous things to you. And you're going to still sit there and say, well, it's not their fault. I'm just trying to support them. They're just reading it. Please. That's why I like the different residences I have in different states. I live in an area where me and my neighbors, all of us in the different states, we all get along. We all watch out for each other. We all watch out for each other's homes. Got you, bro. Got my camera pointed there. I already got cameras around. But my point is, we look out for each other. My neighbors know when I leave, hey, should nobody be coming near my house except for the mailman and drop the mail off. Anybody knock on my door or whatever like that, yeah, you look out for them. Hey, what you need? What's going on? Me and my neighbors, we lie for each other. Oh, that's my son's house. What's going on? Yeah, that's what we do. We look out for each other. My neighbor tells us when they leaving. I do the same thing. Somebody pull up in their driveway. I come out. Can I help you? Oh yeah, I just want my son lives here. So yeah, no soliciting. Thank you. That's what we do. That's what a community does. We're not on this snitches get stitches. We're not on this, man, people just neighbors nosy. No, around where we live, I want my neighbors to be nosy. When we have get-together, my neighbors come outside and look, oh, you guys having a get-together? Yep. All right, well, hey, enjoy your family. Man, your neighbors just know. That's what you was taught in the hood. That's what we were taught in the streets. People just nosy. Dang, mind y'all business. Why y'all all on y'all porch looking at it? No, not here. Yeah, y'all come out, look on the porch. See who here. Y'all can look and if y'all want to write down the description of the car, it's good. Because if any of those cars that y'all see there, if any of those cars that you see, if those cars don't show up in my house, but a car that don't match those description that y'all seen, yeah, call me and let me know. I'll share my number. That's what you're supposed to do. What's your point in saying that, Ty? As Americans, we should be that same exact way about our American brothers and sisters, period. We should be looking out for each other. You need to decide whether you are on the good side or the evil side. I will never sit there and try to justify and take up for somebody committing heinous crimes, sexual assault, attacking people on subway trains, spitting on people, peeing on people, throwing poop at people, and just sit there and be like, whoop. Watching women get completely beat up by some random folks. She's sitting there hollering, y'all help me. Help me. Help me while she getting smacked around. People just scooting over. And it's sad that we got to be in that position because a lot of people feel they can't do anything because if they do, they're going to be the ones getting in trouble. Who is behind allowing these people to do this? That's who y'all need to find out in y'all state, whether y'all need to get with y'all mayor, y'all state reps. You need to get with Congress and figure out who is the ones that's pushing this stuff in such a way through legislation that citizens can't even protect themselves. That's how they rob you of your constitutional right, by doing things like that, having you scared to actually exercise your right to defend yourself. It's crazy. I know, y'all. I know. Let me know what y'all think of this whole ordeal. Do you really think the reason why the National Guard is being deployed there is because they want to help out with all the stuff that's going on in the subways and in the New York tunnels and all that? Or do you think it might be something they might be looking out for, but they just want to keep it on the hush-hush so we don't become speculatory or we don't become scared and suspicious of all of it? Whatever the case may be, let me know in the comment section. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me right now. Click that thumbs up button. 5-second rule. Hit it. Y'all got 5 seconds to click that thumbs up. Do it right now. All right? Appreciate it. Also, get into those cell phones, ladies and gentlemen. Let somebody in your cell phone contact list know about this channel. Encourage them to check the channel out and then subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate you guys for doing that because you guys are the reason why this channel is growing. You guys are the reason why this word is getting out. All right? Let somebody know. Don't just watch this. Don't let this video go by without letting one person know about it. See, that's why I'm still talking right now because I'm making sure y'all can just, if you go on y'all, for real, in your cell phone, if you're watching this on your cell phone, it's a little icon that says share. When you hit share, it's going to bring up all types of different options. You can go directly to your message and send this to somebody in your contact list, this video. Awesome, right? All right, I do want to hear what y'all got to say on this, though. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.